Hi everybody. So I'm going to show you how to actually create the mood chart for our Instagram stories. And I'm using Canva, which is free. It's canva.com, and you can log in through your School District of Philadelphia Gmail account or another Gmail account if you would like. So the one I'm doing it's called Pink Photo Feminine Film. And I'm just going to go to social media. And we're going to go to Instagram story. And then we should be able to find it fairly quickly. So if we go through, we can look and see if it's there, and if it's not, we can also just go back to home. And you can actually go and do a search for this Pink Photo Feminine Film Instagram story. So if we type that in, Pink Photo Feminine Instagram story. And we're going to use that as a guide for us today. All right, so what I want to do is I'm going to take these out. And if you could see that I'm deleting the images that we can actually add more into. I did 9 for mine. So what we want to do is I want to take this background and I want to change that. So if I go to backgrounds, I can, there's tons here to go through. I'm just going to do something simple, and I really like this one here. It's like a galaxy type of thing, and it's not taking away from my photos or causing any issues. So if you see here, I have this set up for myself. What I do want to do is, you can see that this is together, okay? And we can't ungroup it because this is actually something that was pre-made. So what we are going to do is we're actually going to go to Elements, and we're going to go to Graphics and See All. And once we go here, we're going to go to, if you go down a little bit more, you can see there's all different kinds of things. We're going to go Magic Recommendations. And then I'm just going to choose one that's very simple, because again, we don't want to take away from what we're doing, okay? So if anything, we're just going to pick one that's maybe like, I'm looking for the one I want. Hold on. Let's go to all again, and let's go to graphics, and let's see what we have. Okay, so let's say I pick this one for right now. I'm just going to take it, and I'm going to put it over here, and I'm going to take the transparency and bring it down just so I can know that I'm trying to fit it over this box. That's all I'm trying to do, okay? And as you can see, this one's not working, so I have to find the one that I actually use. So give me 1 second. So here's another one. It's the same thing that's here. I guess we can use that one. And we can take this and just make it a little smaller so that it fits over this, like that. So we can just go Control C, Control V, and we're going to line these up. And once we do this, now that we have it, we can actually delete that one, and we're going to take that again. So now we can take all 3 of those and click and drag. And then we can actually go to Position, and we can space evenly. And if you see here, let's see if we can do that. Position, space evenly. It's not letting us do it right now. So I think all of them should be aligned. They are aligned. So if you can see, they're all okay, but we can take these and group. Once I group, I can go to Control C, Control V, and get another 3 to bring down, and then do that again and paste another one. Now that I have all 3 sets, I can highlight them and go to Position, and we can go to Tidy Up. So now it makes it that it's all equal space, and we can now bring it down a little bit if we want. And we can also group all those if we want, but we don't have to right this second. I now want to go to Elements, and I want to go out of the Magic Elements, and I just want to go to Lines and Shapes, and I want to get a box. And I want to take that, and I'm going to make it so the color is like a light gray for right now, just so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm actually going to take the transparency all the way down, just so I can see where I'm putting this box, okay? So now I'm going to bring that box down to here, and I'm going to pull it, and I'm going to make it go to the end, and then I'm going to pull it down. So now it's just covering where the photos are. I'm now going to bring the transparency all the way back, and I'm going to push it backward. Backward and backward. So if you can see, the whole thing's set up, and I can now change the color of it if I want. And the color I'm going to make black. Okay? So now you can see that everything's set up, it's all organized, it's nice and neat. If we now go to my uploads, I can now start to drag my photos into each of the boxes. And if you see, I took different like moods and expressions. And don't laugh at me. Or you can, they are kind of funny. Okay, and here, right? So now that I have all 9 of those in, now all I have to do for this is I now have to create the numbers that are going to go with this. Okay? And if you see here, this box right here, I think that actually looks pretty good. Yeah, I think that looks great. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to text. Okay, and we're going to do a subheading. And if you can see, this is here, and I'm just going to do a 1. And you can see that's very dark, and it's very hard to see. So I'm just going to highlight the 1. I'm going to make it bold, and I'm going to change the color to white. I'm going to take this one number, the number 1, and I'm going to put it where I want it on all of them. And I'm just going to go Control C, Control V, and I'm going to drag it so that it's almost in the same spot, as if you can see that, and Control V again. And if you can see, it's almost in the same spot in all of them, which is perfect. So now, before I start numbering, I'm going to highlight all 3. Now, sometimes it lets you do the positioning to tidy up. So I'm just going to tidy up. And now I'm going to go to Control C, Control V. And I'm actually just going to bring those down. And if you can see, it's letting me take it and put them where they belong. Okay, and if you look and it doesn't look right, you can always go move them. And I could take this again, highlight all 3, and I can go again to position, and I don't have to tidy up because it's fine, which is great. So now I'm going to go, and I'm going to click off, and I'm going to go to Control V again, so that I can bring my last row of numbers down. Okay, so if you can see, I think that all looks really good. So now I'm going to go in and number. Now you can use the background you want. You can do whatever you want. You can make your own template. I found it easier to use a template as a guide and then delete the template, and then I would have my own piece. Okay, so I'm going to just put my numbers in. 7, 8, and 9. Okay. So now we have everything numbered. Everything looks really good. And we can now begin to actually get this ready for Instagram. So if you see here, it's all ready. Okay. So now if we go, we can Instagram business. We can share it with that. We can share the link. We can present. There's tons of things we can do. So if I go here, convert your personal, and it shows you how, link to your Facebook page, how, connect via Facebook. Okay. So this is now where you can either download it as a PNG. You can also do it, and that's a suggested, you can also do it as a JPEG. So I'm going to leave that up to you to see what you can upload the best for yourself. And then you download, and then you can use it with your Instagram to post and have a box pop up and say, what mood are you in today? I hope you enjoyed this video and look forward to seeing all of your Instagram stories soon.